going to talk about how to load the data into Delta Lakes in Databricks. So we are going to talk about insert data, update data, and merge data and copy data. So Delta Lakes, loading data is an important task for building a data warehouse or data injection. Some people call the ODS layer, some call data injection layer, some call the Delta Lake. So Delta Lake is an open source storage layer that supports ACID. ACID, if it is an OLTP process, if you know, you can learn more about this one. And so doing this one, we need to set up the Databricks environment, which I'm going to tell, and the read data from sources. Sources can be AWS 3, S3, Azure, Data Lake, CLDS, and cloud storage, or traditional data warehouse like Postgres, MySQL. And this is very simple. You are reading data from CSV file as S3, and interest schema is true, and then we use df.write.format. Delta, we need to mention here delta and save the format. Similarly, we can create table is we need to give the delta, and then we can create an existing table, and the merging is very important. Delta table, so from delta tables import delta table equal to delta table, and for path Spark, then Spark is our object, and then there's the path. And assuming the new data frame is the new data, if you want to merge like all data and merge together. Time travel, also you can access the previous data, and then you can also see the version of data. And so let's talk about example here. So I'm going to set up the initial setup. Let me run the initial setup is here. It's running, and then we are going to talk about create replace event and Parquet. Here we are giving create so it is called CRAS, statement fully replace content in each time table. So once this will finish, we are going to run this one and see the what is this. So this one is finished. Okay, so this is running the Spark jobs, and you see the Spark job is running. The first one is view stage 2, stage 3, and yeah, it's running. There are various stage 1, and then you see the data. So first one, we create view, create and replace view, sorry, table, and selecting from Parquet file and this path, and data from directly Parquet format, and then we see the column name. This one has these many columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So, and we can describe the table, and if you describe table, this they have two versions, 0 and 1. And so first version, second version, and first one is clone, second one is create and replace, and the first version say this one, this is object. And now insert overwrite, and from this table we are inserting into sales table, which we created earlier from, and this will say number of affect rows is this one, number of insert rows. So there is first time we created, so this is the insert, and then now we can see the history of sales table. So they have two versions. First one is 750, 758, two tables, and first one is clone, second one is write. And now we can do append table. So append table is insert into. If you do insert override, it will override. Insert into, that means it will insert append the data. Then merging table, so there is a merge syntax. Create replace temp view, and then we are creating temp view as select star from this is one extra timestamp column we are adding, and Parquet this one. So we just creating with extra column and merge into selecting from merge into user. We are updating merge table using update user update. So user update we created here, and then based on the primary key, and the merge email is null, then email not null. So matching is email is null and B is not null, then update emails, update time. So we just updating. If not matching, then we are inserting. So let's run this one. It's running Spark jobs. There are 12 stages, and each stage you can see the logs and view the logs, something like that. Loading, so they also have DAGs in various steps, DAGs visualization, and then various step event timestamps, and then aggregation. And here also we are doing this one. What is saying, the table view event update is not there, so event updates we need to run here, and then we are going to do event A. Let's see, it's not here, there is some error or which we haven't created. Let's try this one. Cells, it is copying from data into cells. Python.cleanup. So once this is done, we can do cleanup. So it will clean all the table whatever we created, it will go. So we no need to pay. So this is very important task. What we did, we just create a view, replace view, reading from direct pocket formats, and this is how I load the data into Databricks. Thank you for watching.